It's the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM.
Here we go. Good morning. It's Tuesday, May 21st at 6:10. I know. Going to see Taylor Swift, that's impossible, right? I mean,
impossible, Jeff.
Just look at that mess when they were sold out before they even went on sale. Well, you know what? We got it all covered for you because we want to send you to South Beach, Florida to see Miami, as a matter of fact, to see Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour. It's on October 19th. Round trip airfare, hotel, $500 in spending cash, and all you have to do is listen for back-to-back Taylor Swift songs. Trust me, they'll stand out. And when you hear that second song, you just head on over to the 94.9 HOM app and let's see, yeah, you hit the Taylor button on the homepage and enter the code there. Simple as that.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Bada bing.
Hey, you know what I think I'm done with? I think I'm done talking about my appearance on national television for the show.
No, you're not.
I can see your voice. No.
not.
I think after this, I'm all set. And
No.
I had a capper. No, I really am. So yesterday, I taped a 207 with Rob Caldwell and Samantha York over at New Center, Maine. Delightful people. I've known Rob for a million years. He's married to a really good friend of mine. And anyway, they're great. So I did this, and it was really fascinating to watch, first of all. They used to go live at 7 o'clock, and they've been on, 20 years, something like that? They just celebrated their 20th anniversary or 50th. It was something like that. So they used to go live, and now they tape the day of just because it's easier and people have lives at night. So, including Rob and Sam. So I go there, and I watch this entire process, and they're such pros. Like, they bang out a half-hour show like nobody's business.
It's not your first 207, though.
It's not but it's my first 207 in the new set and the new area.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole new ball game since we've been there. And so I come on to the stage to tape my segment with them, and I notice that both Rob Caldwell and Samantha York have really cool 207 mugs, but I don't.
Oh, my God.
So we get done with our segment. I talk about the show. I say how this is the last I'm ever talking about it or doing a show like this ever again. Thanks so much. Peace out. Mwah. And I said to Rob, hey, those are cool. Those are cool mugs. How come I don't have one? I just assumed like the guest would have one. And he takes his and he goes, here, you can have this one. I said, really? He goes, just to let you know, we don't give these out.
Yep, that seems just about right.
And one might think that I said, it's okay. But no, hell's to the no. I said, awesome. This is fantastic.
Suddenly they're down one mug.
I took my new highly coveted 207 New Center Maine mug and took a selfie with it right outside. And then they did a great job with the piece. It was very funny. At one point, they screwed up and they said, and here she is singing. And it wasn't that. And Rob's like, oh, wait, that's not the right tape. I said, oh, well.
You're taping it. Why can't you just do it over?
No, because they just go with it.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's really, it's
live
like,
to
it's
tape.
like, it's like live to tape.
Yeah.
It really is. So, I said, well, make sure you get that thing queued up. It's the whole point of the show is how I sang really poorly. So anyway, thanks to New Center Maine, thanks to this 15 minutes of fame. I think I probably squeezed 16 out of it, and I'm all set.
For the record, I got a couple of classic 207 mugs from the old logo.
Well, now it seems like a competition.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
On the line with us this morning is New Center Maine's Lee Goldberg. Good morning, Lee.
What's happening?
I'll be down in your studios in a little bit, a couple hours.
Whoa.
I'm auditioning for Sharon's part. She didn't tell you she's leaving?
Oh, that's so funny because I thought we enjoyed having viewers.
Rob Caldwell is doing a 207 segment with me about that damn TV show. show.
Oh, Lord.
Listen, it's not like I called him, okay? He called me.
It's because I put you on. Why? Because
I know.
I featured you in the morning report.
I saw, and that was delightful. Me on that I Can See Your
The
Voice
show is over, but the promotion for it goes on for at least another month.
That's right. There could be reruns.
The promotion is better than the show.
Radio, we have it so easy. It's at least 3 days a week I don't wear even a bra. God forbid makeup.
No, I don't wear a bra.
And me either. Some days I look at my body and say I should.
Moobs.
King of the moves.
That took a turn.
Do you remember that skit on SNL? Kirsten Wiig had a character whose sole purpose was to one-up everybody's conversation. And it was ridiculousness. You would say, I had one egg. Oh, yeah, well, I raised chickens. You know.
I laid my own egg.
Yeah. Everybody's got a person like that.
Now all we need, Lee, is the name of that person.
I don't want to give away the person's identity, but it rhymes with orness.
Oh, my God.
There you go. Yeah, that's the right answer.
Oh, yeah? Well, I have somebody in my life that is so super.
Before you go, I want to say publicly thank you to your fantastic hat that you gave me of a picture of Bob Barker saying, help control the pet population. It's fantastic.
I got this thing mailed to me at least 2 years ago, and it's been sitting on my desk. And people come by my desk, and they're like, what is that? It's this awful picture. It's this awful, like, caricature of Bob Barker.
It is terrible.
And I'm like, I'm saving it to give to a buddy of mine. I just haven't seen him in 2 years. I'm not going to drive around with it in my car in case of a chance opportunity. Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
God, you finally have it, and I don't.
All right, Mr. Lee Goldberg. We'll talk to you next Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll let you know. We'll see. Hold on. Caldwell's texting me right now. I think you just got canceled for tonight.
Oh, my God. Aren't you funny? I put on makeup. Tell him. Get me back on.
Bye.
Bye, Lee.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. And now it's time for your daily distractions.
Being brought to you by the Bill Dodge Auto Group, home of the money-saving Bill Dodge Rewards program. When you buy from Bill Dodge, they reward you with perks, points, and benefits, giving discounts and money back to customers. That's the Bill Dodge difference. Online at BillDodgeAutoGroup.com. There's a daredevil, and you know he can't be very good if his name is Reckless Ben. And he's looking for fame on YouTube. Well, he's in trouble in L.A. after a wild stunt where he walked a tightrope between two giant, tall what are those?
Scrapers.
Thank you.
Those sky things.
The only thing in my head was sky towers. I'm like, that's not what they're called. They're like abandoned skyscrapers. Anyway, while police were after him, Ben decided to give a quick interview.
So the police are definitely after me, which is why it's very risky for me to be doing this interview. There's a police officer right there. If that police officer just turns his head and looks at me, I'm in jail. So it's like, I don't know. But with great risk comes great rewards.
Whatever.
Oh, it just made me want to punch him. Punch his little stupid face. A
Wait a
farmer.
minute, you've said that to me before. I'm going to punch your little stupid face.
Yeah. And you two have made me feel that way. A farmer in Canada had a surplus of 12 million potatoes. So he donated potatoes to organizations across North America. And that's exactly what you should do with a surplus of 12 million potatoes. There's a fun video online of a teacher in Pennsylvania and her second grade student doing a dance battle to the veggie dance. The teacher is Miss Lori. And she says she challenged Ahmad to the dance-off after he called her old and pointed out her gray hair.
Veggie dance. Now do the veggie dance. Now do the veggie dance.
It all started to teach Ahmad a lesson. He was telling me, oh, Mrs. Lori, you old. Look at your hair. I'm going to dance rings around this boy, and he doesn't even know it.
I never knew she could dance like that. She ate you up.
She hates you up. The video has 3 million likes on TikTok. So, yes, apparently people do enjoy watching Miss Lori just outdance a 7-year-old. There's a woman on Instagram who made a giant plate of ice cream nachos. The internet is all a flutter about it. A lot of people say it looks delicious, but it's huge. So it's like a big platter. and they think it's not going to hold up because then it's going to turn to mush.
Yeah.
So here's what you
Eat
do.
that fast.
You take like the crunchy cones, the sugar cones, crunch them all up. Those are your those are the nacho chips. And then you put scoops of ice cream and then all your accoutrements like bananas, cherries, whatever you want on it. And then chocolate sauce and ice cream nachos.
So it's not even real nachos.
No, of course it's not real nachos, Jeff. You can't put melted cheese on ice cream. It's not real nachos.
You could put ice cream on nachos.
Yes, but who would eat that?
Right? Who would eat that? Who would eat that in the first place? Your way or this way?
No. Well, I would eat this, but you'd have to eat it right up. USA Today reports that Elvis Presley's iconic Graceland home may be put up for public auction, but his granddaughter Riley Keough is fighting the sale and file a lawsuit claiming fraud. There's all sorts of fighting going on, but basically it all comes down to money. Apparently, Graceland is about $3.8 million in debt from not paying its bills.
Yeah, didn't we do a movie scene about that?
But that was 40, 50, 60 years ago.
Yeah, but looks like it hasn't changed.
And your final distraction, excuse me, Demi Moore does full frontal nudity for the first time ever in a upcoming horror movie, The Substance.
She does it in a horror movie.
Exactly, because it's horrifying. She's 61 years old and can get away with it.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
I am going to... This is a visual quiz for you, Jeff Parsons.
Okay, because it is radio, yeah.
No, it can resonate. Don't worry.
Okay, all right.
It will work out. I want you to pronounce this word I have written down.
Crepes.
I'm sorry. It's...
Crepes?
You're closer there.
Really?
It's crepes, not crepes. We all say crepes.
Was that what that little triangle over the E is for?
Apparently, it's crepes. All right, Jeff, you failed that one.
Okay.
Let's try this word. Pronounce that word.
Croissant.
Yes.
I think we're done here.
How come you couldn't do crepes?
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. The A-Best Window ticket window is now open. And now it's time for everyone's favorite game, Extreme Trivia, with your hosts, Lori and Jeff.
Thank you, as always, Bob.
Okay, we've got a pair of tickets to go see Alanis Morissette along with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts at the Xfinity Center in Mansfield coming up July 9th. That's a Tuesday. Who wants to go to this awesome, awesome concert? Just call 207-773-1450 and you'll have your choice of an extreme trivia question from the 80s or the 90s. 207-773-1450.
Hi, HOM. Who is this?
This is Jessica.
Good morning, Jessica. All right.
Good morning.
What do you think your knowledge is best in, the 80s or the 90s?
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to go with the 80s.
Okay.
Fine choice.
Jessica, for tickets to see Alanis Morissette along with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, which popular doll became a collectible figure and was introduced in 1982?
Cabbage Patch?
Yes, that's it. Woo!
Oh my
Wow. Well done, Jessica. It seems as though you kind of pulled that out of your butt, but that's cool. Good for you. Your butt knew about the Cabbage Patch dolls. Hey, congratulations. You just got yourself a pair of tickets to see Alanis Morissette along with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts coming up July 9th at the Xfinity Center down in Mansfield,
Look at that. A
Mass.
little bit of 80s, a little bit of 90s.
I know. You got it. You got it all.
gosh.
Jessica, congratulations. I love how tickled you are. Congratulations. Hang on. We'll get you all set up.
Okay, thank you.
The A-Best Window ticket window is closed. Till next time. This is the HOM Morning Show. on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. And it's time for Don't Judge on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM.
Don't Judge is being brought to you by A Best Window, manufactured in Maine by Maine craftsmen to handle Maine's unique weather. So don't
They
judge.
are a best.
Don't Judge is all about the meal that traumatized you as a kid. And I have to say, you know, growing up in the weirdo family, Vornai, that I did, I wasn't traumatized then. I'm traumatized now looking back and going, what the hell was that? Because my dad would eat like a lamb's head. It was like a Greek delicacy. And he would take a lamb's head, split it in two, you know, all like just the head, no hair or anything, you know, and then bake it and then chase me around the house with the jawbone doing that, exactly that. Bah! I've eaten some of it too. And it's like, okay, all right. Now that I'm an adult, I'm like, what? What's up with Greeks? All right, so what is it for you? Like, I'm sorry, Lori, on Facebook, Harvard Beats. That's what did it to you.
What is it?
Harvard Beats. I don't know what Harvard Beats are unless they're really smart beats.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know, law school beats. I don't know, but that is it. If you want to share yours, Facebook, the HOM app, or call 207-773-1450.
Mine, I can't even, when I'm in the grocery store, can't even walk by this because it would just make
Dear
me...
God, what is it?
It's Franco. I don't know if they still go under this name, but you remember Franco American? They used to own SpaghettiOs.
Of course I do.
Right, okay. Now Campbell's owns it, basically. They still have it. Macaroni and cheese in a can. But not like macaroni. It's more like spaghetti. It's like, it's not like little...
It's not elbow macaroni?
It's not elbow. It's like long, and it was...
Cheesy long spaghettis.
Yep, and when I had that one time, I threw up on it.
Yeah, there you go. That'll do it.
That ruined it forever.
I got to say, we've got a tight race here with Patty on Facebook. My father decided to come home with a Sicilian specialty, cabozel, a sheep's head split in two, and it would be roasted. Huh.
Wow, the Greeks are making it.
Sheeps and lambs. I don't know who wins. All right, what is it for you? What traumatized you as a kid? Salmon is making a great appearance here. My dad made us eat salmon loaf made from canned pink salmon. It still had the bones.
Salmon comes in a loaf?
No, you have to make it in a loaf. It comes in a can. My mom wouldn't even eat it, but he made us eat it. Horrible, horrible memory. Poor Haley. All right, what's that meal that traumatized you as a kid? Let us know on Facebook, on the HOM app, or call us up and share your traumatization. 207-773-1450. It's Don't Judge.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. 5 calls says it all on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff.
I do enjoy grossing Jeff out, and I believe this one did it. So I think to myself, oh, am I gross? 5 calls says it all. Do you dip your fries in mayo? I do. Yummers. All right. It's a pretty easy one. Do you dip your fries in mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise!
207-773-1450. Jeff is adamantly against it. Do you hate mayonnaise?
No, I like mayonnaise, but only like on sandwiches. And it's a thin layer of mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah.
And when you're dipping that, you've got a big old glop of mayo.
You know what mayo is really good on? Steak subs. Oh, God.
No.
First time somebody suggested that, I almost threw up, but it's so good. All right, 207-773-1450.
5 calls. Do you dip your fries in mayo?
Absolutely not.
Okay, calm down.
That's disgusting.
Okay, pa. Hey, it's America. And it might be.
You're free to say it's disgusting.
Right. Thank you for calling. Sorry to disgust you.
5 calls. Do you dip your fries in mayo?
No way. Ketchup all day.
Yeah.
What about a ketchup and a mayo mix? Oh, it's nothing better.
What's that?
Ew.
That's called.
No.
What is that called? It's called something.
It's
isn't
Thousand Island dressing without the pickle lily.
It? No, I
but-
thought it was like May or something like that.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
I'm sure Heinz is trying to
Okay.
cut in on my idea. Thank you for calling. Uh-oh.
This could be over quickly for you.
This is
Didn't
sad.
expect it, did you?
No, I did not. Come on, where are
5
my
calls.
foodies?
Do you dip your fries in mayo?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
okay, all
and
right.
we're making a comeback.
There's our first crazy.
The freaks of Maine.
You also need malt vinegar as well, you need.
Oh, yeah, Rosie. Hi.
Hi, and ketchup.
Oh, yeah, all of it. Oh, put it all
together.
on. All together.
Yeah.
We're just,
Oh.
we're just talking about
Mayo's
one thing here.
I know. But she dips
Yes,
her
the
fries in
mayo.
mayo,
Yes.
okay?
Yes, for mayo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my God, maybe I'm
Thank you.
English. Thanks, Rosie. All right, 207-773-1450.
5 calls. Do you dip your fries in mayo?
Abso-freaking-lutely not.
Oh, shoot.
I like the way you gave her the fake out.
Shoot. Okay, all right. What are you, a ketchup kind of guy?
Ketchup or anything else that's available.
Except mayo.
Except now.
Well, thank you very much for calling and sharing your opinion. Even though it's wrong, we do accept the results of 5 calls says it all.
Thank you.
Nobody dips their fries in mayo except for me and that nice lady.
Oh, is that mayo you have there? Oh, no, I'm going to pass.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
I thought this was adorable. Now, it's going to be hard to understand because A, it's a little girl. B, she's got a thick old British accent. And C, she's pissed. She's so mad over the price of ice cream that this dude is selling out of a van. But it's so funny. And plus, the guy won't take cards, only cash. This is what happens when I'd say she's probably about 8 years old, when a little British girl named Marnie can't afford ice cream.
Girls, what's just happened?
So, there's an ice cream van there selling just 2 ice creams with 2 chewing gums in it.
Yeah.
For bloody £9 for 2 of them.
£9 for 2.
Yeah, £9. That is going to get nowhere. One that comes on my street is either £1 a piece or £2. That is going to get nowhere with that.
No, he ain't, is it?
No, he ain't.
That's well bad, isn't
Yeah, you
it?
should know. And he only does bloody card. Stood there with my cash. Bloody hell.
That's well bad, isn't it?
Bloody hell, man. Yeah, bet he can hear me.
I have no idea what she said. No clue. Bloody hell, I heard. But the rest of it's like, what?
So just so you know, £9 is about $11.40 American money for 2 ice creams.
That's,
Bloody hell.
that's not that bad.
Are you kidding me? I don't know that. I don't think so.
Something about a little girl saying bloody hell that I don't know.
Is fantastic. If I were raised in England, that kid is me.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
So Tom Hanks, he's 67 years old, but he wants to stay plugged into the latest rapper beats.
Yeah, rapper beats?
Beefs.
Oh, beefs.
So there's the whole thing between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. There's a whole, they're beefing. So Tom actually texted his rapper son, Chet Hanks, and said, quote, Big Maine. Yes, he calls his son Big Maine. Can you explain the Drake-Kendrick Lamar feud to me? So Chet texts back a quick summary of the beef, ending with Kendrick's recent diss tracks, which he described like this. Pretty much the sonic equivalent of when you took me to our high school in Oakland and we walked in on a basketball game and everybody started going nuts. Like if you heard it would automatically, you'd know how to crip walk with the stank face while clutching an Oscar in each hand with Marshawn Lynch, then dap him up and tell him town business, which solidified the win not only for Kendrick but for the entire West Coast.
This is the second time during the show that we've heard something or you've read something that I just don't understand.
Well, you and Tom Hanks, because it seems pretty clear that Tom's reply was 1,000% dad text. He texted, quote, "Holy cow, these are fighting words. People taking sides? Who's winning?" To which Chet replied, "Did you not read what I just wrote?"
This is the HOM Morning Show. On the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
You know, there's a bunch of sayings like don't go to bed angry, that kind of stuff, mantras, advice that people keep repeating, even though apparently we're not supposed to anymore. So a website, I think it's BuzzFeed, collected a whole bunch of common pieces of advice and sayings that we should stop following because they're outdated.
Ooh.
Or we should know better.
Okay, give me.
And one of them is don't go to bed angry. The idea is that it can be better than arguing when you're tired and irritable. So go ahead, because maybe things in the morning will be better.
Yep.
Never give up. Sometimes if something isn't working, let it go.
Yeah.
Give up. When there's a bully, just ignore them. Most bullies won't stop just because you ignore them. Sometimes the situation needs to be addressed. Don't be afraid to do what you love, and the money will follow. This can be true. It can also get you in a lot of trouble because it's possible to make money doing something you're passionate about, but you're still going to have to figure out how to do that. And for most people, it doesn't just magically appear on its own. So you got to think it out a little bit. Just don't think that it's just woo.
This is all getting way too deep for me.
Tough it out.
That one too?
That one too. Don't. I just don't. Just go on, I guess.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
Okay, Lori Vornis, what did we learn today?
Well, we learned that people don't like to dip their fries in mayo. But if I had phrased it as dip your fries in tartar sauce, I missed the mark on the 5 call says it all this
Which is
today.
like 90% mayo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It would have been a clean sweep. People love the tartar sauce on fries.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Yeah. So good. We also learned that liver and onions traumatized a lot of people. Lots of people were traumatized by the liver and onions.
Luckily, I don't think anyone in my house liked liver and onions, so I never had it.
Oh, God, you didn't have a dad that liked liver and onions? No, knock on wood.
Not that I know of. Not that I recall.
And we also learned that tomorrow we will do another round of extreme 80s or 90s trivia for your tickets to see Alanis Morissette and Joan Jett.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM.